Hi everyone. In this video tutorial, I'm going to take you through the steps for uploading your learning artifacts onto the Google Sites page for your final website portfolio submission. To recap, in a previous module, we set up our home page and then we made the website shell of the pages that we'll use to upload these learning artifacts. For this assignment, you will follow the specific way to upload each artifact and answer the reflection questions. The 4 reflection questions should be answered on your home page in a new text box. Answer each question individually and make sure your combined total is at least 300 words. The questions focus on what you've learned, what artifacts stress your comfort level the most, and what you've learned from this whole process. You can answer these questions below your introduction and philosophy section. So here I can either start a new text box or I can duplicate the previous text box and then drag it down and rename it Reflection. I also want to put a divider in between the sections and then add a text box where you're going to write out your reflection. As a reference, use the resources to view what your introduction and educational philosophy should look like. Also use your resources to see what the reflection would look like. To start out on your website, we are going to add all of our artifacts to Google Drive except for videos and links. I suggest creating a folder titled Website Portfolio so you can easily find all of your files. Once you created the folder, you can access it and you will need to add individual artifact files to Google Drive by dragging and dropping each file from your computer to Google Drive. Once you've dragged all of your files into Google Drive, what you're going to do is go back to Google Sites and you'll follow the specific way to upload each artifact. You can find these written instructions in the website portfolio slides or in your e-learning module. To get started, we'll add to Module 303 Desktop Publishing. This assignment requires you to add a PDF, which will be added from your Google Drive. So click Drive. Once you find it, click and insert. Make sure it's shared. This will give you a warning if it's not shared. If it is not shared, make sure you're on Viewer and then click Share. Extend it so it fits the screen and then click Publish. In Module 305, Presentation, you will add a Google Slides to your Google site. To do so, you'll scroll down to Slides and click that. Once that appears, you'll click your slides for Module 305 and click Insert. Extend the presentation so it fits the screen. Once you're finished, hit Publish. Now let's go to 306, Video Production. This is slightly different. We will use the YouTube tool this time. YouTube, like Google Drive, is owned by Google, so it allows for seamless integration. In Google Sites, you will click YouTube, and then you can do one of two things. You can either paste a URL in here, or you can search for a video. Your video may be difficult to find, so you should paste the URL. So when I'm in YouTube, looking at my video, I'm just going to take the URL from the top and copy it, and then I'll paste it in that bar for the YouTube video. So once we paste it, click search, it'll find our video, and then we can select. Once again, pull the sides out to make it fit the screen. So you'll do similar to 306 for Module 308, Unit 1 Mastery, Unit 2 Mastery, and Unit 6 Mastery. You'll notice that the video doesn't play from this screen. If you want it to play, you can once again hit Publish again, and you can view your video. So let's go to Module 308, Screen Capture, and do the same thing. Once again, for Module 308, you're going to copy the URL and then go back into your site and paste it. Our Unit 1 Mastery assignment, once again, was a YouTube video, so we'll go grab that link and put it in there as a video. Unit 2, we'll do the same thing. We'll grab our video link for the educational video and put it in there as a YouTube link. Okay, so let's head to Unit 3, Infographic. This assignment required you to create an infographic, PNG, or JPEG in Piktochart. So in Google Sites, you'll click Images, and then you can either upload from your computer, or if you put your image in Google Drive, you can click Select, and then you can find your Unit Mastery 3 image, click it, and click Insert. And that will embed your infographic. Your infographic is taller than it is wide, so you're not going to want to stretch it fully to the width of the page. You will leave it taller than wider, just like this. Our next assignment is Unit 4 Interactive Whiteboard Lesson, and with this we created a lesson in Lumio, which is a web-based program. In Google Sites, what you'll do is insert a button, which is basically a better looking hyperlink. So you'll go to Lumio, and from Lumio you're going to share, just like you did for the assignment, share a link, get a teacher copy of the link, copy it, and then go back into Google Sites. From here, you're going to click Button, and it's going to ask you for a name. You could put Lumio Interactive Whiteboard Presentation. And then you're going to paste the link. So you copied it from Lumio, you're going to paste it here and click Insert. Now typically for buttons, I don't stretch them across the whole page. I just make them wide enough so I can read the text within the button. Once again, like the other options, the button's not going to work as a link until you publish and check out the published page. For Unit 5 Blended Learning Lesson Plan, you will add a Google Docs to your Google site. To do so, you'll scroll down and click Docs. From this panel, you'll click your Unit 5 Mastery Blended Learning Lesson Plan and insert it into your sites. You can extend this a little bit so more shows up on your site, and then click Publish. And the last one is Unit 6 Digital Storytelling, which is a YouTube video. So we'll get that YouTube link and we'll paste it in there. While you're working on this assignment, please keep the rubric in mind. You must have all 10 artifacts added correctly to get full credit. Adding a file is not acceptable. I should see each document or video in full view on your page. The only assignment that will not be full view is Unit 4 Lumio link. The concept should be evident by viewing your website. There should be a header at the top of each subpage. Also, it should be easy to navigate around your website without having non-functional pages or too many clicks. Remember, keep your website aesthetically pleasing. It's important that I can read all the titles and it's not difficult or distracting for any part of your web page. And finally, the writing components. Your educational philosophy, 300-word reflection, and professional self-introduction should be detailed. If I left feedback on your module assignment that it was not, you should fix it for this assignment. And finally, your website must be free of grammatical or spelling errors. So you've finished your website, you added all the material to it. Before you submit, you should follow a couple of last steps. One of them is to hit Publish and then hit Publish again. As long as you made edits, you should be able to hit Publish again. You will see a link briefly at the bottom that says View. If you miss that, you can alternatively go to the top of the page and click the Copy Published Site link. You'll copy the URL and paste it directly into the submission text box in Moodle. And that's it for this assignment. If you have any questions as you work, please make sure to let your instructor know.